AITA for not joining a birthday dinner with my in-laws after I told my sister-in-law I did not want to host it at my house. I have 4 sister-in-laws. One of them was planning to make a birthday dinner for my mother-in-law, but wasn't able to after all because her father-in-law got injured. So she and her husband were going to be in and out the hospital visiting him. Therefore, she asked her sister if she could take over, and that sister said yes. She so happens to be my neighbor. The day before the dinner, she comes over to tell my husband, her brother, and I about how she had accepted to help. She kept making comments like I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out blah blah blah. Almost like she wanted us to offer help. But no, we didn't offer help because it was a weekday, and we work and have routines, so we figured she would get the clue. Well, the next day comes, the day of the dinner, and she asks to borrow my heating trays for the food, which I gladly say yes to. As I am helping her out the door, she goes, "I'm going to bring everyone over here." And I'm like, "Sorry, what was that?" And she repeated herself. She didn't ask, she told me. So I told her, "No, you're not." And I think that caught her off guard, and she tried to say it's just for a little while, and I said it doesn't matter. I said no. You agreed to help, you should do it at your house. She saw how bothered I was, and you would think she would tell her herself, no, maybe I shouldn't, but no. She brought them over anyway. I was so upset at the fact that she didn't care that I clearly said no and still brought them over like if it were her house. I worked out and went outside to say hi, then said I'm going to go shower, but I never went back out my room. I cannot hide my facial expressions when I'm bothered. But I know that everyone was thinking that I was wrong for not being outside, including my husband. I had a talk with him after the fact, and he understood where I was coming from. But AITA that I didn't join them.